Hello and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have today a very desirable car. This is a 2019 on a 69 plate Mazda CX-5. And it's the SportNav Plus specification, so it's the updated model. These went through a model update at the end of 2018. And what makes this an incredibly saleable car, it's a petrol engine with an automatic transmission. That only came into force from the updated model, so end of 18 was when you could first buy one of these with an automatic gearbox and a petrol engine. The Sport is arguably the best specification to have one of these. It means you get the incredible specification with leather interior, BOSE stereo. I'll come on to all of that in a moment. Excuse me. And the car has covered around 44,000 miles. It's actually been under our care for a number of years. This was used by one of the parts managers at our big parts distribution centre in Leatherhead, and he's looked after it brilliantly. Dropped the car to us yesterday because we've replaced it with one slightly newer, and we've washed it, hoovered it, and it looks as you see it here. It's done a real sterling job of looking after it. I can't find any marks on it, no sort of cosmetic wear, no evidence of scuffed wheels or anything like that. We'll put the car through a service in our workshop before it leaves us, but other than that, it is in lovely order and great value for money. These are so rare to find in automatic and petrol at the moment. Now the car's finished in machine grey. It's a really lovely colour. It's probably one of Mazda's most popular colours, to be fair, and it does seem to suit every car. And these have a 2 litre 165 PS petrol engine. And I'll come back to the specification in a moment. I just wanted to be able to show you the condition. I've taken lots of photographs, so do have a look at those and let us know if you'd like any additional photos. We'll gladly oblige. CX-5 has been in this sort of shape for since the end of 2017. It's been a hugely popular car, very important car for Mazda and for us as a dealer group. You do get power tailgate. That is something that you only have on the SportNav models or SportNav Plus models. You get an absolutely massive boot. There's no evidence there's ever been an animal in here. It's all in wonderful conditions. Definitely not a smoker's car. It's in wonderful order. Huge boot. You do have these little release levers to fold down the rear seats, and a button up there for the power tailgate. You can also do it off the key as you approach the car. What you do is press that button. I'll put it down. You get the dual exit exhaust. Being a petrol model, you don't have that with the diesel. It's fantastic 19-inch alloy wheels, and they're almost in like a darkened silver or a light grey. They suit the car wonderfully. They're very nice, and these were updated at the end of 2018 as well. And on entry you're greeted with a fantastic black leather interior, all in beautiful condition. Air vents in the back for the rear occupants, and actually in the centre armrest here you'll notice, if you lift this up, you do have USB sockets as well, so anybody sitting in the back can charge their device and can be kept cool by the fans. Of course, they're all electric windows in these cars. Keyless entry on the door there. You get an 8-way adjust memory seat, and these are heated as well. You can jump in, start the car up. Like all modern Mazdas, it's a push button start. You have to have your foot on the brake pedal. This lights up in green. You tap it the one time, the car comes into life. I mentioned the mileage earlier. Like I said, I think it was around 44,785 miles. You do have a colour projected head-up display. You can just see on the windscreen there. Gives you the speed you're doing and the speed limit of the area you're in. All your controls for your hands-free phone. Of course, you have auto lights, auto wipers, and the radar cruise control. That was added as standard from the end of 2018. All electric windows, power fold mirrors, buttons down here for the I-stop, lane departure, and the parking sensors as well. Multimedia system here. Now this has an integrated navigation system, so you don't have to be dependent on a smartphone. A lot of manufacturers are moving to smartphone enabled, sat-nav only. However, because of when this car was registered, not only do you have the integrated navigation, if you come into the centre armrest in here, you'll notice that little white phone icon on the USB socket means it also has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, it was right around this time that they were adding it to those cars. So if you're looking at a 2019 CX-5, do check that it has that. If it doesn't have that little white phone icon on it, it doesn't have CarPlay, you can also check it by going into the applications at the side here. and you see Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Greyed out just because it's not in use, but wonderful feature. If you've not used CarPlay before, have a look into what it can do. You can use a whole host of apps from your smartphone through the multimedia system. It's very, very good indeed. Of course, you have Bluetooth hands-free phone, DAB digital radio, and actually if I select reverse, you also see you get a really nice crystal clear reversing camera as well. Climate control, air conditioning system down here. That's dual zone, so you've got a temperature for each side of the car. Heated steering wheel, it's a game changer for winter time, and heated seats as well. Move the car. You've got this shifter here. You can see you've got a manual shift option with it. So if you do use to go to selected into drive, excuse me, I've got something in my throat. You've got a manual shift, so you can actually move the shifter over and manually select a gear using that. Which is really good. Bit of compromise between manual and automatic, and it is an electric handbrake car. You press it down to take the handbrake off, back up to put the handbrake on, and you can control your multimedia system from this little button down here. Take the car off. The car will be supplied with a 12-month parts and labour warranty. That's included in the advertised cost of the car. We can offer nationwide delivery on this car. We've got full finance facilities as dealership, and we do offer ceramic coatings to protect the beautiful paint on this car. So if you've got any questions, anything else you want to know, pick up the phone to us. We will do our very best to help. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Cheers.